Hi, I'm Kitty, and this is Kitty's Corner. And today's chapter is to understand the sacredness of the Declaration of Independence. If you notice, I say sacredness and not importance, because it is far more sacred than it is important. It is a vow to God that the rights outlined in the Declaration of Independence would be the rights if we had victory in the war. We hold these truths to be self-evident. Thomas Jefferson, the writer of the Declaration of Independence, was going to put in, we hold these truths to be sacred and undeniable. Benjamin Franklin changed it to be, we hold these truths to be self-evident. Because it is saying that no one is telling you this. Every man knows it for himself. Being a man, he knows it to be so. It doesn't have to be told so. He knows it to be so. The rights that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Now, you notice how they say that they are endowed by the Creator, not by the king or the president, but by the Creator. God gave people these rights, and they understood that. That's when they made the vow. They understood that if they said this to God, that He would grant them victory, because God did give us these rights. But in nowhere in the world were these rights given to the people. Nowhere in the world was there freedom of such rights. So we said that we would give these rights if God would give us the victory. The decks were stacked against us winning. We were a handful of people against the most powerful nation in the world. Great Britain was the most powerful force in the world at that time, and we didn't have any wins, but we had God, and we made these vows. I didn't realize at first that they were vows, because they didn't announce them as vows. They said it was a Declaration of Independence. Some words we wrote up and said this is what we're going to do. But as I developed in my spiritual evolution, I realized that that's what they were. And then when I look at history, I've read, certain ancient times when a kingdom was being attacked by another kingdom and it seemed like he was going to lose, he'd make a vow to God and do a sacrifice, because they would sacrifice at that time, and win the war. And that's what we did. Now, I think God is getting kind of tired of us as a nation not living up to these rights. And I don't know what, I think we should, as a nation, endeavor to live up to these rights and hold them to be sacred. Not just a right, but a sacred right. So we would have more of a sacredness to it. We would hold it more dear to us. Thank you. This is Kitty's Thoughts, and I would like to hear your thoughts. Post a comment. Let me hear your thoughts like you hear mine. Bye.